You ever use one of those AI tools and just think, what is actually going on in there? It can feel like a total black box, right? Well, today, we're going to pop the hood. We are going deep inside to see how these incredible models really work.
And it really all boils down to this one simple question. When you type something into a chat, how does it get what you mean? The nuance, the context, all of it. Well, it's not magic. No, it's architecture. And we're about to see exactly how it's built.
So to figure this out, we're going to do a full mechanics teardown. We're going to deconstruct the large language model, the LLM, and break it down into its most important parts. By the time we're done, you'll see exactly how it all fits together. Our teardown starts with the single biggest breakthrough in modern AI. It's an idea called the transformer architecture. And honestly, when this came along, it was a total game changer for how machines understand language.
Okay, so this slide gets right to the heart of the change. The old way of doing things was sequential, one word after another in a line. It's kind of like trying to appreciate a masterpiece painting by looking at it through a tiny straw. You just can't see the big picture. But the transformer? Whoa! It sees the entire painting all at once. It processes everything in parallel, which means it can understand the relationship between every single word, no matter how far apart they are in a sentence. So the most crucial thing to get here is that the transformer architecture is built for context. Because it's processing everything at the same time, it can instantly figure out which words are the most important for understanding the real meaning of the sentence. And that ability to weigh the importance of words, well, that's the key. And that ability leads us to the real secret sauce, the one component that makes this all possible. It's a mechanism so clever that people started calling it the LLM's secret superpower. It's called attention.
Think about how you read. You don't give every single word the same amount of brain power, right? Your mind just naturally focuses on the key words that carry the most meaning. Well, the attention mechanism does exactly that for the AI. It lets the model zoom in on the most critical pieces of information it needs for whatever it's trying to do at that exact moment.
To make this really click, let's use an analogy. I want you to imagine the AI is part of a research team. But this isn't just any team. It's a hyper-efficient research team, and its entire job is to write one perfect sentence.
Let's watch this team in action. So our writer is poised, ready to add the next word. But which one should it be? The writer sends out a query, kind of like asking, okay team, of all the research we've done, what's the most important thing for me to know right now? And boom! The attention superpower instantly zips through all the source material and highlights the most relevant concepts. It's like a magic highlighter that knows exactly what the writer needs to see. With that perfectly curated info, the writer can confidently pick the best possible word to use next.
So who exactly is on this research team? Well, there are two key players, the encoder and the decoder. You can think of one as an expert at reading and understanding, and the other as a master at writing and creating. Let's dig into their roles. And this just lays it out perfectly. The encoder is our reader. Its entire job is to take your prompt, read it, and create this really rich understanding of what it means. Think of it like detailed research notes. Then you've got the decoder. That's our writer. It takes those notes and starts generating the response one single word at a time, all while using that attention superpower to keep checking back on the most relevant parts of the notes. So here it is, the whole shebang from start to finish. You type in a prompt, the encoder reads it and gets it, the decoder starts writing the answer, and this is the magic part. At every single step, for every single word it writes, the attention mechanism is the bridge, telling the decoder which part of the encoder's notes is most important right now. This little loop happens over and over until the final response is done.
Look, understanding this isn't just some techie deep dive. It's actually the key to understanding the entire AI revolution happening around us. This exact design is what took AI from being a niche thing in a research lab to a tool that's literally in everyone's pocket.
So why does it matter so much? Because this whole parallel attention-based system is incredibly efficient. It finally allowed models to understand complex ideas, where a word at the beginning of a paragraph is connected to one at the very end. It also meant we could scale these things up to sizes nobody thought possible, training them on huge chunks of the internet. It's the engine inside basically every major AI tool you've ever heard of, and now the same ideas are being used to generate incredible images, music, and even code.
The transformer architecture was the key that finally unlocked a true understanding of human language for machines. It was a monumental leap forward. And that leaves us with one final pretty exciting question to chew on. If this design unlocked language, what is the next great architectural breakthrough going to unlock?